Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 5.
A handful of reports of kids getting into trouble this summer, from kids playing on train tracks to vandalizing buildings. But there's an effort underway to combat these activities and give kids a safe and social outlet to spend their free time while school is out. Valley News Team's Veronica Marshall explains.
As summer rolls on, so does Hunter Vogel.
This is my 4th year here, and I do it because it's super fun. And it's like a lot of activities.
Hunter's Day is full of plans, and the 11-year-old knows which parts will be his favorite.
Meeting new friends and meeting the chaperones.
The activities are thanks to a Moorhead police program that helps local kids fill their time when they're off of school.
And at least I won't be at home sitting around. At least I'm doing something active, and then I always learn something each time.
For 1 day a week, at least they've got solid plans for positive, safe activities.
The free program is for kids who don't have other plans. Police say it creates positive relationships between the children and law enforcement, paving the way for better future interactions.
We definitely want them to see the human side of our police officers, to not be scared of them, just know that they're here to help them and be a resource for them in the future.
It was nice knowing more about people. And then you get to learn about them, and then you get to tell them about you.
But the program's benefits extend beyond just its participants. Juvenile justice experts say kids involved in social activities like these are less likely to pick up aggressive or defiant behaviors. They say mentoring and intervention programs also help children avoid situations that encourage poor choices. As for Hunter, he's now thinking about his choices when he ages out of the program next year, whether or not he'll become a mentor himself. His answer is yes.
Then I can share my stories with other people, and then I can make sure other people are safe.
In Moorhead, Veronica Marshall, Valley News Live.
It's not too late to enroll your child in Moorhead's Summer Youth Program. For more information on that, visit us online at valleynewslive.com. We now know the name of the person who was found dead at the Wadena County Fairgrounds earlier this month. Officers with the Wadena Police Department say 54-year-old Roger Donnelly is the man who was found dead. Police were called to the fairgrounds on June 6th on reports of something concerning. When police arrived, they found Donnelly inside a ticket booth. Officials say the death does not seem suspicious. It looks a little cloudy out there now, and we have a good chance of rain going into our Wednesday night. Joining us now with the latest from your backyard barbecue is Hutch in your no-wait weather. Hutch, how's our evening shaping up?
Oh, I got to tell you, the weather out here is holding off. Now, the clouds, well, they never slowed down a Cashwise backyard barbecue. Rain showers wouldn't either, but those are staying at bay in south central and southeast North Dakota. Here is a look at the Skycam, and we certainly do have clouds passing overhead as we look off to the east across the Red River into Minnesota. We have good old-fashioned soaking rain showers, Jamestown to Valley City into southeast North Dakota and Richland County, and then spotty pop-up showers across parts of northwest Minnesota. Not a lot of thunder and lightning to be concerned about with this activity. At this point, things are just soggy, and it's not advancing too quickly. Temperatures holding in the 70s here in the valley and points east and north, but the cooler pool of air associated with the clouds and showers has temperatures in the 50s in the capital city and low 60s in Aberdeen. For your Fargo area planner, temperatures hovering near 70 degrees until 9 o'clock tonight. In fact, I think we stay rain-free until bedtime here or later. And in Grand Forks, likewise, it looks like temperatures will be lovely for your evening. Fewer clouds up in the north, but that's going to change as we head into the day on Thursday. All right, let's introduce you to tonight's Cashwise Backyard Barbecue host and winner, Deb Curlin. Deb, where did you sign up?
West Fargo's Cashwise.
Okay, you've got a rowdy crowd here tonight. Who did you invite?
We have our friends, some of our neighbors, and our son came in from Lisbon.
Oh, wonderful. Well, welcome, everybody. Thanks for coming. Did y'all bring an appetite?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Well, we're ready to, and Cashwise guys are here getting the grill all warmed up, so we'll check in with them in just a few moments as we have another big weekend, and we're not far from the 4th of July here as well. For now, the rain is holding off. In the hour-by-hour forecast, I'll tell you when it arrives in Fargo and what the day is looking like tomorrow as well. But for now, Melanie, Valley News Live, Chief Meteorologist Hutch Johnson in West Fargo. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Hutch. An 18-year-old man has been arrested in West Fargo after people claim he assaulted them with a golf club. Peyton Wentz has been arrested for aggravated assault, criminal mischief, and fleeing a peace officer. At 3:30 this morning, West Fargo police responded to the 600 block of Beaton Drive after multiple people claimed Wentz assaulted them with a golf club along with damaging their cars. Wentz fled on foot more than once, but was tracked down by the Fargo Canine Unit. He has been booked into the Cass County Jail, where the incident is under investigation. Many of you are left wondering how a sex offender with a history of violent offenses was able to get loose and go on the run from the state hospital in Jamestown. The Highway Patrol says 30-year-old Jerry Stewart was arrested around 6:30 this morning on Highway 281, about 13 miles south of Jamestown. Several drivers reported a man walking on the highway, and a trooper responded, taking Stewart into custody without incident. Authorities say Stewart escaped last night around 7. He's a registered sex offender with violent tendencies, including assault. Stewart was civilly committed for a chemical dependency. It's another case of security cameras coming in handy and solving a crime. And now a Bemidji woman is thanking an area officer for catching the people who stole her nephew's bike. The woman says sometime around 10 Tuesday night, someone stole the bike and it was all caught on camera. In this video, you can see someone with a hood and black pants run up to the bike and drive away with it. The homeowner says a minor and an 18-year-old man were caught and charges are pending in the case. Fargo police want you to know about a recent change in regards to CBD oil products. The short answer to whether CBD products are legal to possess in North Dakota is yes, as long as the CBD is extracted from legally produced hemp. An analysis of these changes provides that CBD is an extract of the cannabis plant and falls under the definition of marijuana under the Federal Controlled Substances Act. If it's extracted from legally produced hemp and contains less than 0.3% THC, it's legal to possess. For more information on this, you can head over to our website, valleynewslive.com, and click on this story. There's spicy food, and then there's Minnesota spicy food. So why do some people like the heat and others don't? Reporter Heather Brown tried the hottest dish on the menu in Golden Valley, Minnesota.
There's a lot of mild salsa in Minnesota.
There's an old Ole and Lena joke that ketchup is a little spicy.
One step above ketchup, maybe barbecue sauce.
So it's my grandmother's recipe.
That's clearly not the case at Lat 14 in Golden Valley.
So it's not that spicy.
It's not. It's got a little kick. I can now
Owner Ann Ahmed
taste the kick.
Grew up with spices, and she now encourages her 4-year-old twins to always take a bite.
They'll take the heat too?
Yeah. I mean, they'll be like water, but they'll like, ooh, I like it.
Spicy isn't actually a taste, like sweet or salty. Rather, it's a sensation, like something's burning.
Nothing's being burned. It's just the sensation.
The sensation, exactly.
There's a chemical in chili peppers called capsaicin that stimulates the pain receptors in our mouth and tongue.
If you broke down the chili, it's basically this oil, this venom that it has on it that creates the sensation.
Researchers aren't yet sure if our sensitivity to capsaicin is genetic, but they are convinced that more exposure means you're less likely to feel the burn.
I think it's acquired taste.
Coming from Brazil, I'm used to spices.
We did a lot of chili oils.
If you don't give me ghost peppers, anything below that, I'll take it. That's my threshold.
That's pretty high.
Historically,
one of them was Minnesota spicy.
Yes. Minnesota's traditional foods have been more, shall we say, bland.
Did you always like spicy food?
I grew up Scandinavian, so probably not so much, but my mom was a heavy spicer.
Ahmed believes times have changed since she opened her first restaurant 14 years ago.
We're aware of who our neighbors are, and people are traveling more. I believe that, my guest wants it spicier, wants it hotter.
I think if you're curious and you experiment, your taste buds rise to that.
And then there's a theory thrill seekers are drawn to the heat.
I'm a bit of a thrill seeker, I don't know, but probably not too wild.
Heather talked with a few taste experts for this story. They told her you can learn to like other foods with repeated exposure. A young boy who's on a mission to serve donuts to police officers across the country made a stop in the Northern Valley. Tyler Karach began his mission in 2016 as a way to thank every police officer in America. Law enforcement officials from Grand Forks and nearby counties stopped in to see Tyler and show their support for his mission.
It's just this little simple, kind gesture, and they love it so much. It means the world to them. You know, they have to go out there and deal with a lot of horrible things every day. So to be able to come in and have this little kid who just, you know, wants to be just like them, and they are his biggest heroes, his biggest role models, and it's just amazing to watch as a parent.
This is Tyler's 47th state to give out donuts in. Tyler went to Wright County, Minnesota after his visit to Grand Forks. He's been doing this for 3 years with nearly 90,000 donuts delivered. Fairs are starting to pop up as summer festivities are really starting to begin. The Norman County Fair in Ada, Minnesota is starting tonight at 5:30 with the parade. And after that, you can head over to the fairgrounds and get everything deep fried and delicious for dinner. The Ag Education Center will be back again this year with animals and displays to teach fairgoers about the importance of agriculture. Max, the 9-foot-tall robot, will be out all weekend to take pictures and talk with kids. The Norman County Fair will run until midnight on Saturday with fireworks to end the weekend. Mustang